Welcome back to Fallout 2. I've just finished filling my enemies with bullets, like we do, and I've completed the requisite killing of the bad guys, and so now I'm performing the traditional looting of the corpses. So. Just seeing, I'm seeing a lot of, power weapons, yeah, assault rifles, nothing too fancy yet. I saw this guy carrying around something, it was just a flamer. That's a shame. I mean, they're worth a lot of money, I guess, but not the kind of weapon that I need. And I also shot this guy's dog. You see a dead Darian's dog. Aw, that feels so bad. So, yeah, this is Vault 15. Just killed the cons, I think, or some of them, and I turned the power back on, and I'm exploring in here. So, I have access to the computer and scan all available files. Several detailed reports on the NCR. There's a spy on the council. Oh, Tandy's gonna appreciate that. Just putting up the Griffin shield, so if he gets rowdy, we don't have to listen to him. Alright, so this is a little weird. Darian's room doesn't have doors on it. It's kind of strange. He's got a very nice looking bed. This weird chair over here. Just living in style. Okay, well, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna rest till the party is healed. Optimistic Frog, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to Math Squad. You don't actually have to be good at math to be part of it. Okay. Yeah, I realized Vic dropped that rifle and I forgot to give it back to him. I'm also 5 pounds. 5 pounds overweight, you guys. Here, Vic. Wow, Jesus Christ. 10 pounds worth of computer parts. It's like an entire... Okay, you know what? That actually makes sense. It makes sense because this is a game that uses the aesthetics of the 50s. Look at these giant computers. It totally makes sense that the computer parts weigh that much. Okay. Alright, so let me go back and grab that rifle for idiot Vic. Come here. Come here, Vic, you big baby. Okay, so now I gotta go back to the NCR, and I didn't even pick it up. I gotta go back to the NCR and let them know that there's a spy on the council, that I dealt with the cons, and that they can be friends now with these guys. So let's make that happen. You know, unless Fallout wants to crash out on me again. Wow, Fallout, you're getting real buggy. All right, hang tight, everybody. I'm going to restart the Fallout. Can we see it again? We're good? Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, meanwhile... Alright, so I'm just gonna have to loot all these dudes again. That's fine. And I still have the rifle, so I won't have to pick it up. Okay. Do some quick looting. And then get that data disk again, and we will get out of here. Has there ever been a Fallout game that didn't crash? No, you're probably, yeah. You're probably right. You know, it's interesting. I think that I almost feel like as much as I enjoyed Fallout. Did I get the disc thing? Yeah. Okay. As much as I enjoyed Fallout 3, I felt like it was a bit of a. Gosh, I don't know. A bit of a like weird hiccup in the timeline. Like it didn't feel quite as like Fallout-y, and I think that might just be the setting, you know, because Fallout's pretty like desert oriented. Maybe I can't get there. I would like to leave, please. So I think that that's what made it feel. Oh, the force fields are on? Okay. Oh, right, because the power is up. Duh. I'm really stupid. Okay. Did it not turn off? What's happening here? Turn the force field off. You can't get around the security codes. Wow. Awesome. So I just locked myself in. Guess I'll try to science that in a second. Nope. I killed him. You can leave. This guy not gonna heal me this time? Just saying hello. Okay, fine. Jerk. Yeah, this is actually the end of my playthrough. I just lock myself in this stupid room and can't escape. There we go. Thanks, Myron. You're not completely useless after all. I'm gonna go out the secret way. Yeah, Lucas, good point. Yeah, I'm not locked in here with them. You're locked in here with me. That's like one of my... Rorschach is such an interesting character. I love arguing with people about what alignment Rorschach is. And that's, like, okay, I admit one of the dorkiest things possible that any human being can do, debating the D&D alignment of popular culture characters. That being said, it's still super fun. Okay, back to, You done it, friend. We're no longer under Darian's yoke. Thank you. I'm ready to accept the deal with NCR. Just have them send one of their reps by. Their reps? Yeah, it's an NCR sales rep. We'd like to sell you an opportunity. So get my car. What's my in real life alignment? God, I don't know. Everybody's neutral, man. Nobody actually has an alignment. Alignment applies to weird supervillains and not to human people. Okay, we're gonna do this little dance. Everybody put your weapon away. I would kill for just like a tell everyone to put their weapon away thing, or like a if I put it away, you put it away.
Yeah, what? Can't you... Yeah?
Shut up, asshole.
Oh, come on.
Okay, alright, so I'm back in town. I gotta go talk to Tandy, let her know that I cleared up that issue, and that there's a spy on the council. Which is just a really fun thing to say. Burst into a room. There's a spy on the council.
Back, are you, stranger? So the job's done? Do we have access to the vault?
I've handled most of this already. The squatters want a deal. You help them become self-sufficient, and they'll give you access to the vault.
So they finally got reasonable. I can bull the Congress into sending supplies and techs. You sure we can get into the vault?
Quite sure. There were some lowlifes there, but I kicked their ass. Their collective ass.
I've always believed in fair pay for fair work. My system will square things up.
Not so fast, Tandy. I'm afraid you have another problem. If you look at this holodisk, you'll see you have a spy in the NCR.
Damn. The only person who knew all this was Fergus. I'm not suggesting anything, but maybe Gunther should know about this.
What do you mean you're not suggesting anything? You're suggesting I go talk to Gunther. What's up, little penguin? Cha-ching! Alright. Rolling in a lot of money. Yeah, Myron gained a level, Cassidy gained a level, I gained a level, everybody gained levels. This is not a good time. There's a spy in your house. Someone named F. Fergus, I don't believe it. Look at the disc. Tears 4,000 experience and money. I am balling out of control. I'm going to use that money to buy drugs, friends. You know what you don't give to a drug addict? An ass ton of money. I'm going to get so much jet. Oh boy. But first I'm going to level up. So let's save so I don't make any bad leveling decisions. Or so that if I do, I can roll the clock back. And let's see. Oh, I got a new perk. Fun. I love perks. Oh, I could just gain intelligence. Yeah, that. Fuck it. Boom. Dr. Smartenheimer. Alright, so let's go talk to... I should have the... oh, I gotta spend my skills. I got so excited, guys. I got so excited I forgot about my skills. So let's... yeah, let's just... I'm gonna keep working at all this stuff. $10, $5... let's throw in 2 more into Sneal. Okay. Alright. So let's go see if I can talk this guy into, Oh, welcome, Roland Huxley. Welcome to Math Squad. Thanks for coming. I appreciate your subscription. Let's talk to Myron about this business, about the jet.
What's on your mind? We've been over this.
Tell me a jet. Is there a cure?
How quaint. A cure. Sure. Oh, for fuck's sake. It can't be done, alright? It's a goddamn drug, not a bacterial infection.
It's basically a high habitual methamphetamine, right? Couldn't you use a nervous system suppressant to break the reliance?
Nice try, no dice. Jet ain't blocked that easy. Once it's in your system, it ain't coming out.
Well, what about using some kind of endorphin blocker? That would repress the chemical and psychological addiction, wouldn't it? Also, nice typo. The psychological addiction.
Christ, that has got to be the dumbest.
Well?
Maybe it would work, but I'm pretty sure Jet would just chew right through that shit. Now, why the hell are we even talking about this? Where'd you get your hands on endorphin blockers anyway?
You tell me, Myron. You're a bright guy.
Maybe Vault City. They have a pretty good medical warehouse. A lot of old pre-Holocaust bases also used to stock them to prevent combat drug addiction.
Vault City. Why don't we try Vault City?
You'd have better luck convincing a rad scorpion to part with its tail than get Vault City to give up anything.
What about those pre-Holocaust bases? Where are those?
Do I look like a cartographer? You want to scour the desert for 'em? You go right ahead.
Okay. You're a douchebag. Alrighty. To Vault City. And a cure. A cure for my addiction. Which means I can just take more jet. Right? That's how that works. Peep, 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 peep. So I talked to the person doing my my emotes, my friend Tyson, and he was telling me that he's almost done with the Griffin emote. Cute little bird head, so that now we can all peep along with my delightful little bird, who I've been thinking probably needs to come on stream sometime soon. Just, you know, so you know. Oh, he's so loud today. Alright. So ripping along in my car. My car that... Oh, caravan, eh? What do you have to trade? Folks asking if I'm going to play Pillars of Eternity. Yeah, almost certainly. I'd like to finish Fallout before I get into playing that. I don't want to have necessarily two RPGs running at once, but yeah. I will probably play it. Well, yeah, look how fast my car is going. I give credit to a blower named Claudia. Okay, my car's out of power. I think there's still some power cells in the trunk. Hey! Extra bullets. Alright. Oh, I'm at capacity. Does anybody have... yeah, time to speed run the rest of Fallout. Fuck this, let's go. Alright, so I'm gonna put this in the trunk after I use it on the car. I'll just put all these in the... yeah, put them all in the engine. Let's do this thing. You're flying along. Okay, remember when it took me forever to get back and forth between those two towns, and I got killed like several times, and it was too late? Okay, let's see. I'm guessing inner city. I gotta find Dr. Troy. So let me just rest. Oh, I can't rest here, huh? Fine. Can I rest out here? Fine, I'll sleep in the street. Okay. Vault City prevails, citizen. So I can't really remember where Dr. Troy is. I don't know if there's like a distinct medical building. I'm gonna look it up. Because rather than watch me dick around trying to find him. Oh, he's in the vault. He's in Vault 8. Okay. See how easy that is? Thank you, Flyspec. That's exactly what I was looking for. Alright, Vault. Yeah, I don't think that they checked me for drugs because I'm a citizen. So we're fine. Do you have any endorphin blockers? I think endorphin blockers could be used to neutralize Jet once it's in your system. I can't test it without some blockers, though. Program the autodoc. Explain your theory? Well, you'll see, Jet's chemical reliance is probably the hardest thing to shake, so I was thinking if we introduced endorphin blockers into the body, where did I learn this stuff? Oh my god. They've been working on an antidote as well. Great, thanks, Doctor. The chem stranglehold needs to be stopped. Nullifies Jet's symptom and removes the yeah, great. Can I have some? Of course. Take it to Doc Johnson in Reading. Oh yeah, here we go. Are we ready? Is everybody ready? Okay, everybody. Big moment. Keep an eye on the bottom of the screen there. Over here, there, up there, wherever it is. And we're clear. Oh, it feels good. It feels so good. Good work, everyone. We did it. We found a cure. We beat that thing. We did it, everybody. We beat it. And all it took was a lot of murdering. Just constant bloody murder. So, moral of the story is, if you ever get addicted to drugs, all you gotta do is just take a lot of those drugs until, I don't know, I guess until you have the cure. Just do quests. Do quests, get smarter, kill people, and away you go. I don't know if it's like a permanent cure or if it needs to be reapplied. I think we can abuse Jet without any worry about it, which is awesome. That makes me feel good. Yeah, cool. Well done, everybody. Thanks for your help. I am going to continue on my way. Get addicted to the antidote. That's so good. Okay, good. So let's go. I'm gonna go to Reading and see if we can cure the jet addiction there, because I bet you it's worth a shit ton of experience points. Wow, look at that! I'm back to normal strength. God, I feel like a human being again. I'm gonna just here. You know what? Maybe someday, old friend, we'll need you again. But for today, you're going in the trunk. All right, I'm gonna rip it down to Reading here, and I will give the other vial to them. And that should help. Maybe that doctor guy can. Maybe you can do something with that cure. Okay, so I'll rest till morning. And go find Dr. Troy. Dr. Troy was the guy that was doing the like scorpion tests with me, right? To see if I was like smarter than him. Or was that somebody else? Maybe that was somebody else. That was weird. Not as smart as a scorpion. Hello, Doctor. Some questions for you. I think I have a solution to your jet problem. I mean that I have an antidote to jet. Dr. Troy in Vault City made it. It should solve your jet reliance problem that you have here. Talented physician. Oh, you worked in Vault City? That's where I received my medical training. I'm a Vault City citizen. Oh, look at this guy. Let me have it then. Not so fast, Doc. What's it worth to you? No, I'm just gonna give it to him. I know what it's like to be addicted to jet. Thank you. Make sure they get a little extra with the next batch of jet. I'm glad I could help. Aren't they gonna be suspicious? So used to processing it that they don't even think about it. Yeah, you could poison all of them. What now? Well, I guess that's it. Nice. I cured jet not only for me, but for the poor people of Reading. And now, they're gonna be okay. Feels good. Feels good. And also I'm smarter now. Okay, cool. So let's check our Pip-Boy. Let's look at our quest log here. What else we got going on? So nothing in Reading, that's clear. This isn't gonna happen because Vortis is dead. Nothing for Vault 15. Find some endorphin blockers. Yeah, definitely did that. Assassinate Weston in NCR. Well, I don't really want to do that per se, but I do want to explore it a little more. So I'm gonna go back to NCR and see if I can get in to talk to Weston. Because I'd like to know why Bishop is so pissed at him. And Bishop's not one of my dude. I'm a Mordino. Which is ironic because I just gave Reading the cure for jet, but you know. I mean, it's an interesting thought. Like, okay, so let's imagine that it does cure the addictive part of jet, the bad part, but allows you to keep using jet. I feel like that sort of like drug cure like combination is a thing that like I'll probably need this presidential pass back. It's sort of thing that in real life, if we could just make a drug that didn't do anything bad to you, but made you a better person. Like, let's just say it made you smarter. Like, made your brain fire faster, and there were no negative side effects. Or there were, but you could cure them with, like, a secondary drug. So all you had to do is take 2 drugs, and it would functionally just, like, make you better. I feel like, God, it would be so strange. Like, this is the kind of stuff that like 60s sci-fi is made out of, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna invent a drug that just makes everybody smart, and what would happen to society if we did that? I mean, it's kind of corny to imagine and to like think through, but it's also sort of neat. Like, I would take the shit out of that drug. It would be a question of whether I could afford it or not, I guess, and that would be the case with, like, I mean, honestly, with anybody, right? Where it's like, you know, it would just make rich people better, and not rich people wouldn't be able to use it, and it would like further that divide. And that's where you go down the cyberpunk angle. Now, if it were made by like a government and like taxes, no, I don't. You know, taxes paid for it, and they could just give it to everyone. Everyone would get smarter, right? So it's, I don't know. Again, it's the kind of thing that, yeah, good point. Roland Huxley points out that drug exists, and it's called coffee. But, yeah, you know, like, I don't know, like a smart drug that didn't, like, mess with your brain in a bad way, that didn't, like, make you addicted to it or whatever. It's one of those, like, sort of utopian scenarios, but then it sounds like a Twilight Zone episode. Fight we can't escape. It just uses up ammo. Sorry, Vic. Sorry. It's dark. I do this NCR thing, and then I might go unload Myron and replace him with... Okay, we've done each other more damage than we've done the enemies in this. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess, yeah, antidepressants, Ritalin, that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not on any, like, long-term mind-altering prescription drugs. I'll go on the record right now saying that I think that they're a good thing for people that need them. I think that brain chemistry is complicated, that not everybody is neurotypically aligned, that we don't all have the same brain, and some people's brains need assistance operating functionally. I think that they're really helpful for people with mental health concerns. So, applied properly and with care, I think that pharmaceuticals are a good thing for some people. My thing is, I guess, that they fix a problem that some folks have, but they can't. Like, I would like to see, and again, this is that like weird utopian like sci-fi thing. I would love to see a drug or whatever that makes us better, you know, that like goes from like the brain operates, an average brain operates in this way, and this is a really simplistic way to look at it. Like, I get that there's no better or worse for brains. Like, it's kind of a neurotypical point of view to say like this is a baseline brain and how it operates. But it would be cool to see you know, science be able to move the human brain and the human body forward from our expected baseline in terms of speed of processing or functionality, you know? But that's just me being a nerd, right? That's me thinking that, like, cybernetics are a thing that would be super cool to have. Who didn't put their weapon away? Vic, okay. Oh my god, why? Why doesn't this game auto-save? That's really annoying. I have to do all that crap over again. Oh well. I can keep talking about brain stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I recognize that I'm talking about stuff I don't really fully understand or theoretical stuff, and I'm talking about it in terms of, like, again, like everything, I don't have a lot of opinions that are very useful in real life, but I think that from a perspective of thinking about what, you know, what that would look like in a story, like if you were like theoretical, hypothetical, like, you know, in a fictional universe, say you're running a sci-fi game. I mean, you can look at Swansong, right? Like, what if Blue Fever had an analog that just did like good stuff for you? And what if a whole planet was the only one that had access to it, and they all took the like smart brain drug and they were better, like they were all way smarter than everybody else? What would that look like in a fictional universe? Yeah, Woo-litis, or Yeah, Wulitis says, would you see such a drug as a movement towards singularity? Yeah, maybe, right? Like, singularity is generally seen as a thing that happens when people's, like, brains get uploaded to the global consciousness or whatever, when we move from whatever we are now into, like, an information-based society. Our science is pretty bad about that stuff, so... Yeah, I think that it's certainly, like, a way to do it. Like, chemistry would be involved, definitely. Yeah, it's an interesting thing when you externalize human body function in such a way that it makes a person reliant on a drug to function. Because I definitely know, I was saying before, I would definitely take those smart drugs if they were available, but also it would be really rough to have them taken away. It would be really sucky to be like, oh, well, cool, you could be better, but because you don't have access to this thing, you're a lesser version of yourself. In that regard. And I mean, this only matters to people who, care about the kinds of things that sort of drug would affect. Like if I don't care if I wanted, like, if someone offered me a drug that would make me run faster, I would be like, no, that's cool. I don't really need to run fast. Yeah. I mean, I think you're right. But you see it in fiction all the time. You see lots of, like, stories that are about sci-fi stories that are about how drugs affect the human experience and the human brain. Like, if we look at like my obvious one, because I think about it constantly because it's one of my favorite books, but Dune is an obvious one. It's also, like, way overblown, right? Like, the spice is a big deal, and it's a drug that's universally sort of accepted as being relevant in that setting. Brave New World, look at that one as an example of how drugs affect people's how they affect society, right? Yeah, it's a concept that obviously, like, matters. Like, the idea that we could modify our brains and bodies using science is a big deal to sci-fi. And so I find it interesting, of course. Oops, no, I do not want to burst fire anybody. One thing that I think, I mean, let's look at it in terms of Fallout. Like, I just completed the, like, drug side story, but you'll notice it wasn't a sci-fi story. Like, that was a very, like, modern crime kind of a story. It wasn't about how the drug affected society in some forward-thinking way. It was like, how do drugs affect society now, right? Like, this whole thing about, like, workers getting addicted to drugs and it keeping them down and it making the town not able to resist the influence of other people, like, all that stuff, that's very, like, very modern, very normative stuff. There's nothing sci-fi about that. Which, it's kind of... for me, it blurs the... Yeah, thanks, Doc. I always thought it was interesting that there's this line between what does or doesn't make somebody a cyborg. Like, if you take drugs to change the way your brain functions, are you cybernetic? Like, does that make you a cyborg? Like, I've heard an argument. I do a lot of reading about, like, transhumanism and stuff because I think it's absolutely fascinating. Though there's problems with the sort of transhuman movement, but I find it really... This is why I love Deus Ex, right? That second Deus Ex game, because it was all about this, like, how our reliance in a capitalist society on corporations to operate our bodies, like, is such a dangerous idea. Anyway, so I've read discussions about that stuff that imply that if you wear glasses, you're a cyborg, right? Because you're using technology to modify your human experience. You're modifying your body, right? Like, my eyes don't work. They don't work in several ways. They're faulty tech. I have no depth perception, and with my glasses off, everything is super blurry to me, and so I have to use technology to bring myself up to a normative level of function. And to some degree, like, an organism that integrates technological objects or like science functionally into their organic components in some way, could be seen as a cyborg. And personally, like, part of me really wants to be like, yeah, cool, I definitely am a cyborg, and part of me wants to be like, well, that stuff. I do mean, yeah, Human Revolution. Thank you. The most recent game. But I'm reliant on a corporation or an entity bigger than myself to be able to function as a human being, right? I'm already stuck in that loop because I can't really function without these. Like, I can get by okay, but it really negatively impacts my ability to be a baseline functional human being. And I think that there's varying degrees of being a cyborg, I guess, and if you want to take a fairly, like, liberal in the, like, open space approach, not in the, like, politically liberal, but you want to take a sort of loose approach to what being a cyborg is, the distinction is, for me, kind of, like, permeable. It's not a yes or no thing. I mean, yeah, like, if somebody asked me what's a cyborg, I would say someone who replaces their, like, if someone with a prosthetic limb is way more of a cyborg than I am. But I think that by some definitions, you can look at cybernetics as being the technology within the bounds of a body's function, which is cool, right? Like, technology is neat, and I would not be able to function without it. And I know people who, without the influence of science, I mean, we all do. Without the influence of science, they would just be dead, right? They could not exist. They either would never have been born or could not continue to function. So, it's an interesting thing. And I think that cybernetics by way of drug use is also a valid thing, whether you were talking about high future, non sort of soft sci-fi where it's like nanoswarms in your bloodstream, or if we're just talking about taking drugs that make us think faster or operate as better functioning human beings. I think that's kind of a form of transhumanism, of moving above what the default experience as a human is, and kind of elevating above our normative humanity. Talk about above and beyond. Again, another level, because I'm so great. What level am I? 16. Higher level than any Dungeons and Dragons character I've had in the last, Jesus, I don't know, 20 years. I don't think I ever played all the way to level 16. A random correlation there. Let's also take... I'll just throw another... All my points in guns. Guns, guns, guns. Yeah. Sure. Let's throw another one in. Big guns. I'm not even gonna bother with these corpses. I'm gonna save though. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad that this is like firing up some debate. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to chime in on the comments. Are you a cyborg? Do you know any cyborgs? What makes a person a cyborg or not? I think it's a fascinating discussion. Because really, I mean, philosophy is about understanding what it means to be human, and cybernetics and transhumanism are about not being fully human anymore. So as a philosophical discipline, it's just like mind blown. Who's got their weapon out? Nobody. Oh no, Myron does, I think. You guys see it in his hand? Yep. That's what I got stuck on before. Myron has a gun in his hand. I also really like the idea of determining what is or isn't technology. Like, you know, I refer to tabletop role-playing games as storytelling technology, right? Now, you could argue for or against it, and please do, but yeah, I think that Dungeons and Dragons is tech. It's a form of technology. It's an implement that allows us to do a thing we couldn't do, or do a thing that we can do better. And so if you think about it as technology, and if you've heard me talk about tabletop RPGs before, I think the technology evolves. And as such, you know, okay, I don't know how to get in to talk to Weston right now. I'm going to go back to Vault 15. And, you know, and as such, it can evolve over time, and we can get better at making that technology do things for us. And you can start to think about games like D&D as being hackable in the same way a computer is. Like, if you were here yesterday in chat for my stream with Steven about hacking 5th edition D&D, you know, we treated it like a machine that we wanted to take apart, right? Like we liked the general chassis, we liked some of the components, but you know, it needed an upgrade, and so we approached it that way, taking it apart, building new things for it, and you can see like D&D, the very first edition, is, you know, it's like the abacus. And subsequent versions of the game become more and more nuanced. Now, they don't always get better. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you want to use an abacus for stuff. Oh, that's cool. There's an NCR base here now. You built that fast. You know, sometimes using an abacus is the right thing to do. But, you know, on the other hand, sometimes you want something more complicated. And I think that's a really cool way to look at tabletop RPGs, you know, if you play them. Cross Daves asks, am I seriously the only anti-cybernetics person in chat? There's some debate going on about cyborgs in chat. You got to remember your audience, Cross Daves. Malice Prime, thank you for the subscription. You're cool, even if you are primarily malicious. Okay, where should we go now? I'm going to go check out the Vault 13 site, because it's pretty close. Let's go have a look. My car ran out of gas. I don't think I have any more fuel for it right now. So let's press on. Whoa, hold on. Did that just not give me the, like, car out of gas thing? That's annoying. Okay, well, there's nothing to do in NCR anyway. Boop. Alright, let's go take a look around Vault 13, shall we? Oh yeah, getting that creepy exploration music again. Pebbly caves. Doesn't look like there's anything in them. Yeah, lots of empty caverns, and then the vault entrance. Vault 13. I can just open it. Okay. Alright, Vault 13. What else we got going on in here? Oh, wow. Okay. Deathclaw. I'm gonna... Whoa.
Do not fear me, human. I do not intend to harm you. I am Gruthar,
What up, Gruthar?
leader of this Deathclaw pack. Why have you come here?
to kick your ass. No, I'm looking for a geck. Is that not a small lizard? No, wait, that's a gecko. I do not know what a geck is. Will you let me in to look for it? I'm sorry, I can't allow anyone to wander these halls. I'm responsible for the safety of all. I can understand your concern. You don't know me well enough to trust me. What if I could help you out somehow? Yes, I sense little evil in you. You have evil sense? Deathclaw? What? I sense little evil in you. What the hell? Alright. Fine, I will help you, Paladin. There are many machines here, machines built by human. Deathclaw hands cannot use them. There's one machine that understands questions. I ask it to run the other machines, and it obeys. It no longer listens. We're running out of food and water. I'm not proud of this. If you repair the machine, we'll feed my people. I'm no tech, but I can give it a try. Wall control center on the 3rd level. Please do not betray my trust. Okay, I won't let you down, Gruthar. I guess I can just run around and talk to everybody while I'm here. Yeah, Paladin Deathclaw. Sir Deathclaw of the Kingdom of Deathclaws. Joseph the Herbalist. Every doctor in this game is a nice guy, pretty much. Most of the ones that I've met. What can you tell me about the Deathclaws? Mutated Jackson's chameleons. Similarities. Highly intelligent. Equivalent of an 8-year-old, some reaching human normal level. High level. Yeah, alright, so Deathclaws are smart. They mimic human speech like a parrot. Led by an alpha male who rules with mutual consent of the pack. Loyal to the pack, treating it as family. Okay. Wow, I'm impressed. You can and often do leave. Travel to another town and stay for a week or so without returning us. Warmly welcomed. With came to me personally, thank me for coming back. Alright. Thanks for the information. Herbalism guy. Thanks for the lore dump. Alright, let's go down and see if we can do this quest. So here's a thing to discuss if you're talking about cybernetics. William Gibson referred to the internet as the embodiment of human memory. That we've externalized our historical record, and everything we've ever remembered is now on the internet and will be on the internet as long as the internet exists. Is that a form of mass cybernetics? The ability to externalize something that is otherwise an internal human function? It's sort of backwards, right? We're not putting technology in ourselves, we're putting ourselves into technology. I think it's a fascinating viewpoint, and I would love to hear what other people have to say. Greetings, humans. That's an excellent goal. What's your job here? You certainly seem to know your job well. I'm looking for the robot, so I guess I can just wander around until I can find it. My repair skill isn't great, but I do. Wow, that's cool. Lucas. So are books. Yeah, I mean, I think so, but books aren't as easily accessible, and they're not one thing. The internet, while it's broken up into chunks, it's definitely a singular thing in a lot of ways. Hi, Jim. I'm Grigori. Isn't this the Vault Overseer room? Vault 13 has been fully automated. At one point in the Vault's history, there was a rebellion. The Overseer was killed or overthrown. Leaders of the revolution didn't want to entrust fate of the people to another Overseer. Oh, tell me about the Brotherhood. Military outfit. Interesting. What's all this machinery for? Mainframe computer. Okay. Alright, mainframe. Can't find anything obviously wrong with it. Run the diagnostic program. The keyboard input is disabled. Only thing it accepts is voice command. Well, the only thing left is look inside. Deliberately sabotaged. Oh, find a replacement module. Interesting. A replacement module like the one I think that Vic is carrying? Oh, Gia. There's gotta be a name for that feeling in German, that like playing an adventure game and picking up a stupid pointless object, saving it the whole game, and then finally getting to use it. Everybody in German, make up one for me. The system is repaired. Can I use it? Hello, computer. I am Grigori. Can you give me something to drink? Do you have vodka? Thank you. Yeah, I'm one of those people, diminutive, that it's hyperbole, but I couldn't live without my smartphone at this point. Like, it's so integrated into my life. I found a geck here. There was a geck in the storage room. It is yours with many thanks. Wait, hold on. What the shit? A geck is the resource for rebuilding civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, main quest. I got a geck. I'm going back home. Let's just go. Let's do it. Come on, everybody. Put your smartphones down. Use your regular brains and join me on my quest back to tell that old lady and Glenn Danzig that we have saved them. I'm sure it'll go perfectly fine. I think we've. I'm sure we've just beat the game. Right? Right? That's how it works. Okay, Arroyo, here we come.
Chosen, do you hear me? The village dies. All
Yeah,
of
dude.
Earth.
I know, Glenn Danzig. Chill, baby. I'm on my way. Can I go to Arroyo? I was clicking on it. Fine, I'll do it the hard way. I'm gonna run out of gas partway there, but whatever. I'll just hoof it. Fuck it. Fuck you, car. I don't need you. I'm gonna walk all the way to Arroyo. We can all jam on this sweet music, and I'll... What the sweet god mother of... That thing has to die. That is gross. Oh my god. What on earth? Well, I'm grossed out. Ew. Trigger warning. Disgusting monsters. Aw. They make gross squishing noises. Blah. Tell them I hate them. Thank you, Cassidy. And nasty floater is right. Also, that's a gross thing to call a monster. Ah, kill it. Ah, this thing is gross. Ew. Yeah, totally. The car doesn't have any gas, but my nightmares have fuel. It's like Myron is gonna get killed, isn't he? No. Okay. Okie doke. Who did I just hit? Aw, oh, Vic. Fine. That's embarrassing for me. Okay, never mind. Well, that was a shame that happened. Let's get the Gek again. I should have saved before I left town. Town 13. Yes, you. God damn it, Vic, get your shit together. Stop standing in the way. Open up, look inside. Broken circuit thingy. Where's Vic? Come here, Vic. Come here, buddy. For some reason, I think of Vic as being played by, like, a more adult version of that kid who played Neville in Harry Potter. I don't know the actor's name, but that's who I think of. I wonder if there's anyone in here I probably can't trade with anybody. I need power cells, basically. Let's go see if this nerd has any. You got any power cells, nerd? No, you have a big box of ammo for some reason. Nope. Alright, voice modulator. There we go. Did I fix it? Is it fixed? Okay, good. Alright. I'm gonna do something. Do something kind of shady here. Just gonna go see if they have any power cells. Just gonna quick save first. And actually, yeah, I should talk to people while I'm here. I'm not really doing a very good job, like, exploring the vault. The hatchery, eggs inside. Ooh, I'd like to speak to the mother. She'll talk to you, but you go alone. Your friends stay here. Okay. I am Kareth. Are you the Deathclaw mother? Current pack mother. Other mothers will have their turn. I see. What happened at the door? It's seen better days. A treacherous human snuck in here, planted a bomb. Oh, that jerk. Through the door and placed my tune. The eggs and I survived. The door did not. His name is Matt. He's a prisoner here. I wanted him dead, but Gruthar would not allow it. Should you talk to this human? Take care. He cannot be trusted. Oh. The eggs were sired by Gruthar. Excellent. Gruthar. And yeah, I guess they trust me. Their paladin was okay with me hanging out in here. Could you move, please? Joel. Please, move, please. Jesus Christ. Seriously? Whoa, wow. That was a fun glitch. Okay. Alright. Let's go talk to some more people. Dahlia! What did you I could help you with? I have some questions. What can you tell me about the death clause? Okay, nothing. Thank you. Oh, robed figure. Cool. Who are you, mysterious robed figure? I'm Goris. I don't recognize you. Are you new here? I'm Grigori. I'm from outside the vault. It's a pleasure to meet you, Grigori. So you're an outsider. I've seen a few like you, but some are staying in the vault. You look different. You appear to be more seasoned, but you've been around and accomplished some things. Yes, I've had some adventures. I'd love to hear anything you can tell me. What are you doing here? As a student, comparing the culture the Deathclaws are forming compared to human development along similar lines. That is really interesting. You're a scholar. That's quite an accomplishment. How long have you been here? Came from the coast, huh? So this is the vault from the first one. Okay. Some ruins to the west. Well, that's useful. What can you tell me about Gruthar? Genuinely cares about all of us. That was good. Yeah, okay, so we know that the Enclave made them smarter. That's incredible. This guy knows a ton of stuff. You mentioned you want to do some traveling. How about joining me? Shit, yeah. I don't even know who you are, but you gotta be better than stupid Myron. Myron, where are you? Come here. You're fired. You live here now. These are your new family. Come here. Come here, shithead. I'm literally trading you for a robed figure I don't know anything about. Here, give me all my important quest items back. You drug-addled goofball. You've served your purpose, my friend, and now I am done with you.
What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, what? Can't you see I'm thinking? Excuse me. Wait for you here? Are you fucking serious? Whoa, wait. Could be, I know, one of Mordino's little stashes in Golgotha outside of Reno.
No, forget you, Myron. You're staying here, motherfucker.
Okay. I'll wait here.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, mysterious robed figure. Join me. What's up, Goris? Cool, what do you do? Let's see what your situation is here. Alright, so you just claws people. That's fun. Let's give him some stuff. Oh yeah, he's really smart. Or really, not smart, he's got really got a lot of like weight capacity. Cool. Alright, tough guy. You are coming with me. Well, that's exciting. I'm glad I stuck around. Is he a Deathclaw in robes or something? What's his deal? I don't know. I don't care. He's my new best friend. Okay, let's take a look around. I would like to steal some things from these guys, but only if they have power cells. Nope. Can't power a car with a grenade. Well, I mean, maybe not this car. I'm sure in the weird future, you could power cars with a grenade. Water chip. Okay. Oh, cool armor. Get on the ground. I'm gonna be cool green armor guy. I'm so cool now. And death robes. If he was French, I'd call him Robes Pierre. I could just steal the Gek. Wow, that'd be a dick move. So did you guys find a Gek? And he's like, you know, I thought we had one, but I guess we didn't. It's slipped my mind. It's gone missing. I don't know. You know, sorry. What's this thing? Oh, doctor's bag. Don't care. Stealing from my new friends in the vault. They would never see it coming because they trust me because I'm a good guy. Those suckers. Yeah, miscellaneous items. And also I'm the worst criminal. I'm just going to leave my armor lying on the ground. I'm the best, you guys. Yeah, the traditional tribal greeting where I take your stuff. Why does that armor say Vault 13, property of Vault 13 on it? Yeah. Alright, I got me a Gek. Alright, well now I got a new friend, and I left Myron behind here. So, chat, try to remember where Myron is, because you know me, I will forget if I ever need him again. Chances are very low. I am going to go back to my car. I'm going to save my game. And I think that'll probably do it.